Time travelers, how are you doing? I have been asked a lot what would means. And I have to tell you that would is one of the most common auxiliaries, modal auxiliaries actually in English, with a wide variety of meanings and usages, let's say. So we can use would to talk about present, we can use it to talk about past, and we could even use it to talk about future. But before you watch the rest of the video, hit the like button. Now, would is mainly used in polite requests for present or future. For example, would you give me a glass of water? Or would you carry these bags for me? This is a polite request. If you want to make it even politer, you can use mind. For example, would you mind closing the door? Would you mind calling me after the meeting? That is a polite request. It could be about present or future. We also use would, and this is also a very common usage of would, to talk about unreal situations. For example, if I had $1 million, I would do this, I would do that. Or I wouldn't do this if I were you. I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't tell him my secret if I were you. I'm not you. So this is an unreal situation. And for talking about unreal situations, or as they say, hypothetical situations, we use would. We also use would to report statement, something like when somebody tells you, I will be there at 9. And then you are reporting this statement sometime later, you tell somebody else, he told me he would be here by 9. Or if you talk to that very person, you might say something like, you told me you would be here by 9. Where are you? So this is a kind of report when you are reporting a sentence indirectly and you have a past tense reporting verb like said or told, will changes to would. We also use would for future in the past. For example, when I was a kid, I thought I would be an engineer. Or they believed it wouldn't hurt them. So this is what they believed at that time, but hurting them or not, being an engineer or not, is in the past. So at that time it was future, but for now it's past. That's what is called future in the past. Just notice the examples. For example, another example could be they predicted that it wouldn't pass through their town, or they predicted that it wouldn't hit their town, talking about a hurricane or something. Another usage of would is for talking about, in informal everyday English, sometimes would is used instead of do. For example, when somebody wants to express an opinion, instead of saying I say, they say I would say. It shows some sort of less certainty about an issue. So when you are expressing your opinion and you say, I would say we do this, it shows you're not 100% sure of what you're going to say. Moreover, in the expression would like, we use would, which is a politer or more formal way of saying want. So if you say, I'd like to do this, it means I want to do this, but it's a little more formal. Or when you ask somebody, would you like to go out tonight? Or would you like a drink? It means, do you want to go out tonight? Or do you want to drink? But it's a bit more formal. Last but not the least, when we want to talk about past habits or repeated actions that stopped in the past, if it's an action verb, we use would. I mean, we can use would. For this meaning, we also have used to. For example, I used to go swimming when I was a university student, or there used to be a restaurant across from our house. When it's an action, we can also use would. For example, he used to be a curious child. He would ask a lot of questions. So he would ask a lot of questions means it was a habit which stopped in the past, and he doesn't ask a lot of questions anymore. Or I used to be a fitness freak. I would swim every morning, and you know that I'm talking about a specific era of my life. So when I say I used to be a fitness freak, you probably know which period of time I'm talking about in my life. And you also know when I say I used to be a fitness freak, that I'm not a fitness freak anymore. So I used to be a fitness freak. I would swim every morning, and I would go to the gym, and I would also go for a run sometimes, 3 days a week at least. So this is another usage of many usages of would. I hope you enjoyed.